quick trip in the winter up to Cochrane, Ontario. Pick up a few little odds and ends from Sean from XMR. Thanks, Sean. We got a 2-inch riser, original mods design. You can see that. So we're going to put the riser on the Outlander. We got a rear bumper, something to grab onto now when I get stuck. Hopefully I don't get stuck too much, but a couple times is alright. We're putting that on. I also picked up CV Tech primary. So we're going to throw that on, and you just saw me grinding up the socket. For these high lifter Outlaw 1s, we got the they're 29.5 on 12-inch MSA rims. 29.5 by 10 for the fronts, and I believe the rears are 29 by 12. I'm hoping to go out. I booked time off already. Hoping to go out and do a little ride with the Asta Cruiser gang, Chris Black, Blackie, and a whole bunch of the other guys. I'll go up there and see how they rip and go try some skeg with them. So I'll probably be running these, see how they do. It's supposed to be a good skeg tire. So I'm going to put some of that stuff on. Alright, so these bar bolts are 13 mil through bolts. Might have to lift the pod up to get in here, but we'll see how much we need to pull. We're only into the middle of January now, and it's been a long, cold 2.5 months of winter. Just brutal. 30 below almost every day. We've had two warm-up periods where it's warmed up for about 1.5 days, and it snowed 8 inches each time. And it's just warmed up again. Okay, that's the mounts. All right, handlebars are loose. There's your steering head, the 4 holes in it. It's got threaded holes in the bottom. So that'll fit on like that, and these bolts will go up from the bottom and thread it to the steering head. That's how it comes apart, and it's got the little spacers that come out like that, so you can put the 1 1/8 fat bars in there, or 7/8 stock. Got an Allen key head, 6 mil. Oh, then we got lock washers, so it should be good. We don't need blue Loctite, I hope. Disconnected the pod, propped it up. Hopefully that gives me a little more room here. Definitely tight, definitely tight. Alright, lots of playing around, but the block is tight on there now. Now we just got to get some slack out of these cables. Well, that was fairly easy. So that went on fairly easy. The only one that is fairly tight is the brake line, so I'm going to have to cut that tie wrap and give it some slack. Should be alright. I don't think I need any thread Loctite on there. I'm gonna get this on here a little bit to hold it so I can check the wires, cables. Alright, I found out this brake line you can't, that's as long as it is. It's mounted to a splitter down there, and but you can get enough slack. Tilt these bars forward a bit. Hopefully that's not too far, but you can get enough slack for it to sit back in the area in there. Just put a little loose tie wrap around here to hold the wires so they don't get caught on anything. Alright, next thing, I guess, we'll be tackling the rear bumper. I think we got to take these light pods off each side, get at some bolts, so I'll be taking the tires off the back too. Three bolts there, and this one bolt here. And the bracket of the bumper has to go up on top of that. Took off the stupid reflector that was here because couldn't get at that. I'm just going to leave those off. They're good for nothing except getting in the way. Actually, they were good for hanging the light on, but... Alright, I ended up having to take the 4 13mm nuts off. Rack off. Okay, so there seems to be a clip instead of a nut behind the top one, so you don't have to get at that one at the back like I thought you did, but... So I took off this piece that covers here. There's 2 bolts here. You got to take off the battery thing because this has to, clips have to slide out of here to get at here. If you ever wanted to take the fender off, that's how you'd have to get it. And the only way to get at that is to take this piece off because it sits over top of it. This piece that goes over here, it also has a clip that goes down around here, and it's supposed to slide out. But how does it slide out when that wire cable is exactly there? You can't. So I ended up snapping it off. That stupid wire should be clipped down and out of the way, and then that would be simple, clip out. But the wire moves, and it was up there, so it was blocking it. There was no way I'd get it out. So that's how you get your plastics off anyways on the rear. Alright, it's finally time to mount the bracket. See if the bumper fits on here. Should work all right. I'm going to leave it black because this whole back end is black, so that'll be fine. Front end is more red than red and white, so keep it that. These bumper caps, I'm hoping to get couple more from Steve Buckner at arrowatv.com. Get that right. Yeah, the aluminum bumper caps have worked out real well on the front. Held up way better than these plastic ones. One other thing I'm going to do is, see that? These things constantly come loose and tighten and come loose. So now that I got it off and it's easy to get at, undo those and put some Loctite on them. Both of the sides were loose. So that'll fix that. Bottom here, I left it loose just in case those holes didn't line up, but Okay, just the caps to go on. Alright, so we got the rear bumper caps. Came from Steve at arrowatv.com. A little instruction here. Pretty much the same as the front ones that I put in before. The only thing they've changed is they beefed up the mount here, like where the bolt goes in. That's all cast now, so they're even stronger. Although I've hit a tree with the front ones and never had a problem with them. So it seems like a really good product. Better than these plastic ones. So this will finish off the rear bumper. Rear bumper will be all done. And I don't think I'll make a video of doing I'm putting some halos on the front lights. I don't think I'll make a video about that. There's enough of them out there. I'm going to probably do some work on the rear diff. Try and make it last till next winter. Maybe I'll put a new one in. Gonna grease the bearings, the wheel bearings. Those are the plastic bumpers. So you still have steel joining these two bumpers, so you hit anything, you're still going to bend this thing. So you're better off to have something that's going to be on there nice and solid and looks good too. It's a little tight, but you can get these on without taking the bumper off, which is nice. Yeah, don't need to drill these out, ream them out or anything on the back. Fits nice. Okay, that's the rear corner bumper put on. Looks good. I'm going to keep them all just the brushed aluminum. I think they look better than the black. All right, there's the difference in the tires. 12-inch MSA rims, 14-inch ITP. These are the Silverbacks. Let's do a quick comparison of the fronts. Anyways, they weigh about the same. I think the Outlaws are a little bit lighter, but for height wise, right now they're pretty much the same. These are 29.5. These are 30. See, these are getting pretty beat up. All right, tires are on. That's what she looks like. Those are wide back tires, super wide. And the riser. So tires, bumper, riser. Still got a clutch to put on. That'll be another video, but this one's done. I hope you enjoyed it. That bumper was something, boy. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.